those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out one card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading on YouTube that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find a meaning in a message, that's okay, just let it go, because it might just be for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So let's see which card we will have. Let's do this one. Wait, which one? Oh gosh, I'm feeling indecisive. There could be a choice here that you're being called to make that you feel indecisive on. With seeing 122, with keeping this choice in mind, remember that change starts with you. It really feels like with this choice, you have the potential to make a difference in some way, to create the change that you wish to see. So we have, wow, we have notice the signs, investigate, symbols, and nature spirits. The number 3 could actually be very significant for someone. This actually brings a strong sense of mystery, but the universe and your spirit guides really want you to pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities that they are trying to communicate with you through or with. There could be specific signs or specific symbols. The yin and yang symbol could be a particular one, but doesn't have to be. I just saw 2, 3, 4 of those, so it's definitely significant for somebody for a reason. But with investigate, I definitely feel here that the universe and your spirit guides are trying to lead you somewhere, and I'm feeling something here about a rabbit hole. They want you to go down that rabbit hole, but obviously, ones that aren't like, self-destructive, if that makes sense. But I think this is more about universal or spiritual wisdom. I just saw the strength card. The universe and your spirit guides are really trying to speak to you through your strength. I feel something here about light coming through you. Maybe light energy. But there's definitely something here that the universe and your spirit guides want you to be curious about. They want you to stay curious. With seeing 333, they want you to grow. And they really want you to expand in a spiritual way. This could definitely be about enhancing your psychic senses, getting better at communicating with the universe and your spirit guides, and with feeling more connected to nature and to this reality, to the truth and the nature of who you are. Blue and green could be very, very significant colors. Blue could be very significant for someone. Your throat chakra could be significant as well. I feel like there's definitely something here about using your voice, getting better at communicating with others through first getting better at communicating with yourself. The universe and your spirit guides really want you to build a stronger relationship with yourself so you can build a stronger relationship with the universe. I think it's very important for you at this time to recognize that you and the universe are not separate. That with seeing 444, there's something very foundational or core, maybe even innate, about that idea that you're not separate from nature. Like if you think about it on like a chemical level, everything's solid, liquid, or gas, pretty much. And I really feel like you're being called here to really understand and see the interconnectedness of not only humanity, but the universe as a whole. There is definitely a very spiritual, very mysterious kind of energy here. And I'm feeling that the number 333 in particular could be significant for someone. 369 could be significant as well. I'm feeling something here about Egypt. I don't know how that could be significant, but now I'm going to get a major arcana from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to see what big theme or idea wants to come through. I just saw 555, so there's definitely something here about change. Okay, noted. All right, what card are we going to get here? Whoa, the most mysterious card, or one of the most mysterious major arcanas in the deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I think the universe and your spirit guides really want you to better understand time and karma. There's definitely something here about recognizing that whatever you invest in will grow, and therefore taking more seriously what you invest in. Let me get a drink of water real quick. I think the most important thing that you need to invest in right now is yourself. Definitely be patient with yourself at this time. There could be an older relative, by the way, like a great aunt, great grandparent, or something like that, that is thinking of you, or that relationship could just be significant for one reason or another. Take it however it resonates. But the skeleton on the Wheel of Fortune could be significant as well too. Your dreams could be significant too. I really feel that there's some very sacred wisdom to find or discover through patience, better understanding commitment, better understanding how to commit to yourself, and therefore better understanding how to commit to what means the most to you. If you feel a sense of mystery, or if you're really curious about something, you're basically being told to go see what that is. Like, don't be afraid to be curious, but also be willing to stand up for your worth and what you deserve. Be willing to protect yourself when you need to. I really feel here that all the universe wants you to do is to take care of yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, I really feel this strong sense of alignment that the universe is wanting you to be in, maybe even pushing you or encouraging you to be in. Just remember that you will reap what you've sown. So make sure that the seeds that you're planting, the thoughts, the things that you start believing, make sure they're aligned with truth, especially when it comes to your worth and what you deserve. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself. Make sure you're being honest with yourself, but also being kind to yourself. Treat yourself like you would your younger self, because I definitely feel someone's inner child could be kicking and screaming right now. And you really need to reparent yourself through parenting, pretty much parenting your inner child. You need to be honest with your inner child, but also be kind and help them see the good. What could you gain from the challenges you have faced? Feels like a very important question here. Unis Honest could be significant for somebody. Colors black and white could be significant. Someone's spirit guides could be wanting to communicate with them through colors, and you need to assign meaning to those colors, and I just saw 111. So whatever you think those colors mean to you, trust it. I'm feeling believe in it. Remember that whatever you put meaning to, that's how the universe will communicate with you. It's okay if what something means for someone else, it's okay if it can mean something else for you. To wrap up this reading, I'm going to draw a card from the Magical Dogs Tarot. I have both the Major Arcanas and the Minor Arcanas. This one also just fell on the floor. Ooh, interesting. We have Earth Guardian, which is actually the Knight of Pentacles. Well, would you look at that? The colors blue and green are very, very, very significant for someone. Whatever you think the color blue means, what the color green means, like as a spiritual message, follow that feeling. I got a little distracted, so I hope that made sense, but 1122 could be a significant number or a significant date for someone. I really feel that what you need to be focused on the most right now is embodying this Knight of Pentacles here through having faith and staying optimistic and finding the courage to believe, to trust that something is going to work out, even if you don't know. I feel like being okay with disappointed. That's interesting. Would you rather be disappointed, or would you rather be terrified? Would you rather expect the best, or would you rather live in fear? Definitely pick and choose your battles here. I think learning to commit to yourself and your health in a whole way, mentally, physically, whatever, that's going to teach you a lot about how to commit to things that mean the most to you, to things in general. Maybe you struggle to commit to something because you're not truly passionate about it. You don't believe in it enough, or you don't trust it enough. And that may be valid. It just depends on who's watching this. But regardless, there are some foundational things that you need to repair here. The Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands could all be very significant cards. Why don't you express your courage as much as you did when you were a kid? Why didn't you express your hope and your faith as much as you did? It definitely feels like something here has, for lack of a better way to say it, killed your inner spark for life, and the universe and your spirit guides really want to help reignite that flame within you, that passion, that sense of meaning and purpose and a reason to basically keep going. I think if you struggle with depression and anxiety, you need to focus more on why you don't believe that good things can happen for you, and even if bad things did happen, why you think you couldn't handle it. Ooh, that kind of hit deep. There's definitely some deep healing here that you need to do. And if you feel, like I said, a sense of mystery with the signs, the synchronicities, with spirituality, don't be afraid to follow that mystery, to be curious, but always remember to protect yourself, to keep yourself safe. There could be a warning here of like some advanced spiritual practices that you're interested in, and how you really need to make sure that you have the right mindset or headspace for it before you do it. So, for example, if you want to do astral projecting, I think it's important to make sure that you really have control over your mind, and that your mind doesn't have control over you. There's something very important here about operating from a place. Well, I don't know. I just really feel here that if you are interested in any advanced spiritual practices, you need to take it one step at a time and make sure that you're doing all the right steps before you get there, and make sure that you are protecting yourself and not jumping into anything too soon that you're not ready for. I feel like something here about an attachment to potential could make you want to make, it's going to make you make decisions that you're going to regret. So that's another reason why it's very important to not be so attached to outcomes, because that's an attachment to potential, and attachment to that potential makes it harder for us to see things for what they are. And I also did see the number 444, I believe. So yeah, focusing on your foundation is very important right now, especially internally with your mental and emotional and even spiritual well-being. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that, that's the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. And feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me, and it really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.